All right, so we're here at Comic-Con. Last day, Sunday, we're here with Dino Andrade.
Yeah, sadly the last day.
Yes.
It goes by so fast, man. You know, we spent all year getting ready for this. We've got our booths locked down by November. Next thing you know, they're saying it's a month away, and we get here and then boom, it's gone.
Yeah, so you're jeez, I mean, you're all over video games. You've been the voice of the Scarecrow.
I am.
Multiple voices on World of Warcraft. You've been an anime for Hellsing.
Yep.
And you also run Soul Geek.
And I run SoulGeek.com, that's right.
What can you tell us about, obviously voice acting projects? What can you tell us that's been going on or what's coming up that we can look forward to?
Well, I just did a new series called Samurai Daycare that's going to be coming out in August. I did a feature called Prince of Atlantis. I don't know when that's coming out. I did another one called Sammy's Adventures 2. Sammy's Adventures was actually released in Europe theatrically and then coming to US home video, and it's going to be the same thing for the second one. I just did the Hellsing OVA, so what is going on here is a very good day for vampires. So I keep very, very busy. I'm the voice of the Scarecrow in Batman Arkham Asylum. You're in my Arkham now, Batman.
There's that laugh.
And for World of Warcraft, I'm Professor Putricide. Good news, everyone! And tons of other folks.
Fantastic.
Why, thank you.
And Soul Geek, what can you tell us about that?
SoulGeek.com. SoulGeek.com is basically Match.com, but for us. If you are a fan of sci-fi, horror, fantasy, animation, anime, manga, conventions, cosplay, fan fiction, LARPing, collectibles, film scores, what have you, this is the place to find someone to revel in it with you. That's what Soul Geek is all about.
Fantastic. And so how is Comic-Con treating you this year?
Comic-Con is treating me great. Comic-Con's terrific. I love coming here. I'm not like a lot of actors who, I'm only doing this till I get to Broadway. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be involved in great works of imagination. I was that guy in acting class who, while studying Ibsen, Shaw, and Shakespeare, was also reading my Batman comics, In fact, that's how I got started, was reading comic books out loud. And I actually still do that to this day as part of my training, because a lot of video games, like World of Warcraft, for example, we don't get to see the scripts in advance. So we have got to be really good at cold reading, just walking in and it's just handed to you and they say go. And probably the best way to do that is to constantly read out loud. And in fact, I have a little trick that I do where I'll read like Terry Pratchett novels, for example. Love those. I'll read those, and whenever I make a mistake while I'm reading, I will stop and say retake, just to say it, and then I'll keep going, and if I stop, I'll say retake. And I get to the point where I can go pages and pages without having to say retake, and I make a mental note how many times I say it. The more I do that, the better I get at cold reading. So it's a huge help. Plus, I was also trained at the Groundlings, so that helped a lot too, the improv skills.
Oh yeah, SNL picks up a lot of their comedians, basically fresh off the shelf right there.
Yep.
Now, I guess the closing thought. Any advice for people who are trying to put together a demo tape for voice acting, or how to behave during an audition? Well,
I'll tell you, the number one thing when it comes to voice acting is to understand that it is acting. You need to be the strongest actor you can be. There's a lot of folks who do voices, but that's not what we do. We don't do voices, we create characters. Character means you've got personality. Personality to get across on the screen, like in the case of Alexis Cruz here, or in voiceover, in the case of Ricky Simons or myself, involves acting chops. So make sure you can be the most solid actor you can be. That's the number one piece of advice. Take acting classes, take improv classes, then study your voice work.
Can I get you to do one more line as a Scarecrow to a nice little promo for our fans? Can you tell them, go check out DisciplineMonkeyStudios.com?
Do it now?
Go check out DisciplineMonkeyStudios.com.
Go check out Disciplined Monkey Studios. Okay. Go check out DisciplinedMonkeyStudios.com.
All right, we'll catch up with more later on today.